There's really one person you got to get along with. That's you, because you're the person you live with each and every day. So having an integrity with yourself is absolutely critical to your life. You see, integrity isn't about following rules. It's about honoring the truth that lives within you, even when no one's watching. When your thoughts, words, actions align, your energy becomes unstoppable and your path is clear. The moment you betray yourself for approval or comfort, you've handed your power over to something outside of you. You know what? Now's the time to reclaim it. Because the only thing that you've ever got is your word, your integrity. That's something my father taught me when I was a little boy. He said, Lee, your handshake is everything. When you give a man, you give a person your word, you honor it. It's everything. I've never forgotten that. My father wasn't a well-educated man, but he had a few things that he was wise at. And that's one of them. Another one he had was he liked to make people laugh, make them feel comfortable. I got that from him too. Um, but integrity, it starts off first. You got to know who you are. You got to know what you value. You got to know what turns you on, what juices you. What are you willing to commit your life to? I'm committing my life to being more aware. I'm committing my life to teaching. I'm committing my life to interpersonal relationships, deep, meaningful, interpersonal, intimate relationships. In order to do that, I've dedicated my life to being financially abundant and to be personally healthy and have a strong sense of well-being. Because without the well-being and health, it would be difficult for me to do what I want to do. And without the money, then I would be struggling. So those are my fourth and fifth values. But becoming aware that I have a body and I have a mind, but I'm not my body and mind, allows me to live in integrity, honoring both sides of me. The body side, where I get to experience life in duality, and the spiritual side, where I'm one with all that is. And it's a dance that I do, moving in between the two. Integrity means that no matter what you're doing, you're in alignment with who you are. You don't change it to please your boss. You don't change it to please another person. You don't change it for any reason whatsoever. You live in integrity. Now, you may say, Lee, sometimes, I said, well, maybe living in integrity in those times that are difficult is just to be silent. Just shut the heck up and be silent. Remember, you don't need to explain yourself to anyone. You think you do, but you don't. I want you to contemplate that. Sometimes the best thing in explaining yourself is being silent and offering no explanation. Because you know what? They're really not going to hear it anyway. They're really not going to know it anyway, because they're never going to be coming from your perspective, and your perspective is everything. So my message today is know who you are, live, breathe it with everything you've got, and you will create, live, and experience the most fulfilling of lives. You don't have to trust me. Go ahead, prove it for yourself. Much love and much aloha.